Huh?
Bison! Why are you here? You keep on taking out people. Everybody needs
Listen here! You listen to me! You see me destroying those people? Are you gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? Nobody stopped Bison Smith! You understand me? I'll keep coming back. I'll keep breaking people in half. You understand me?
You see his t-shirt he wears? Pretty boy. I see a t-shirt, The War is Waiting, got little bitty bullets on the side. That's a beautiful thing, man. God bless you. But let's be honest, Tyler. You wouldn't know where I put a pine cone up your butt, told you it was grenade, boy. But you want to earn that t-shirt? You're gonna get your chance. 'Cause come Florida, this war's coming full speed ahead.
Tyler Black, I'm really looking forward to Coral Springs. You versus my man, Davey Richards. Because you're gonna learn a little bit about how Larry Sweeney does business and a little bit about Sweet and Sour Incorporated. You're gonna learn the ABCs of Sweet and Sour Inc. And I'll give them to you right now. A, always. B, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing. And this man is a closer. Larry Sweeney is a closer. And if there's one thing that you've proven to the world, Tyler Black, over the past couple of months, you can't close anything. Huh? Time limit draw, time limit draw. You know what? All your wafiness, your indecision, that is what is going to be exposed in Coral Springs when Davey Richards dishes out the beating that you deserve. Ain't no doubt about it.
Eric Stevens coming up February 6th and 7th. We're going to be back in your stomping grounds of Florida. Your thoughts?
You know, it's the first time I've ever seen snow. And it's great and all, but to be honest with you, I miss Florida. Next week, I come home. I come home to Coral Springs. I come home to Orlando. Like you said, my old stomping grounds, and I can't wait. And you know, I've just about had my fill of this weather, but there's something, as a Floridian, I've always wanted to do.
What's that?
It's the same thing, time after time. Everybody underestimating Brent Albright. But you see, that's not going to be the case in Coral Springs. See, Nigel McGuinness, you want to go as far as to say that you don't remember having a match with me? Well, if I were you, I wouldn't want to remember it either. Because the last time we wrestled, I dropped you on your head with a half Nelson suplex and I pinned you. 1, 2, 3. And I think the time before that we wrestled, I had you in the crowbar and made you tap. Yeah, those are memories I wouldn't want to remember either. And this might not be an ROH World Title match in Coral Springs, but it might be the only chance I've got to show everybody here who's doubted Brent Albright that Brent Albright is for real. So in Coral Springs, Nigel McGuinness, don't overlook me. You better bring the best game you got, because I'm out to prove to you and the entire ROH world that Brent Albright is here and that he is top contender in ROH. See you in Coral Springs.
Hey, ooh, pescado.
What is he doing?
He handed us a note and said, please green screen, whatever that means.
Okay, hey. First of all, that's the Spider-Man theme song.
Superman!
No, it's Spider-Man. Spiders. It doesn't fly. And you do realize, will you put your arms down? There's not going to be any special effects back here, man. There's not going to be water to pretend you're swimming or flying in the sky. You're just an idiot in front of a green screen. This is a wall, a green wall. We're in the locker room. What do you think? Come on, that's okay. You know, don't get sad. You know why? Oh, come on, the quiver. I told you're a man. Don't forget the therapy I paid for. You're a man. Swallow it up. That's right. Now don't be sad. You know where we're going?
Florida. You know what that means? Walt Disney World! Let's go to Magic Kingdom. Huh? Yeah? All right. Cool. You're paying for the entrance.
Huh?
Yeah, pesos.
Jerry, I don't really see how you could feel that you've wasted the last 20 years of your life. But do you really question how much longer you can do this?
Well, yeah. You can see that window of opportunity starting to close. It's funny, but when you see your career starting to end, it really makes you think back about when you started. I started in the AWA. I was scared to death, but I was excited. And it was just amazing how here's all these wrestlers you grew up watching, and now here I am in a locker room with them. There was Baron von Raschke, Mad Dog Vachon, The Crusher. I mean, there's just so many that you grew up watching, and I'll never forget, I brought the ring up to Alexandria, Minnesota, set it up. I reffed a match between Wendy Richter and Judy Martin, learned so much just that one night, and I got to wrestle a match. Tear down the ring, bring it back. I'll never forget the night I got to tag team with Baron von Raschke. It was in the Salvation Army Center in St. Paul, and I was on cloud 9 the whole night. I thought, here I grew up watching this guy, and here I am, I'm his tag team partner. I didn't even feel the mat all night. First time I went to WWF. Things you wouldn't even expect to see. There's a one-man gang wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt playing with a yo-yo in the locker room. And here's Ravishing Rick Rude waiting. He wants to take a turn playing with the yo-yo. And there's Big John Studd. Andre the Giant was there. I mean, I was just very fortunate to be in the locker room with all these guys. The ring was on a sand volleyball court outside of a sports bar, and the show was canceled because of thunderstorms. Well, they failed to announce the show was going to be the next day instead. So it was probably a good 3-hour drive. So we drove home, drove back, do the show the next day. Since they failed to let everyone know the show was the next day, we wrestled in front of 6 people. So it's not all, glitz and glamour, and there you are in the big arenas, big packed arenas. Sean Waltman and I, when we first hooked up and got to be good friends, and there's a bar we were running once a month, George's and Fridley or Roper's, it changed a few names, but not just there, every month there, but all over the Midwest, we were just literally beating the crap out of each other, just trying to get noticed and get some recognition. One of the biggest compliments of my career was I sent a videotape and a resume and pictures down to the old USWA Memphis territory. And one of my favorites, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, saw it and he brought me in. And I can't even describe the feeling. It was one of the biggest compliments of my life. And then, and it was great. It was one of the last territories that was still up and running. And it was, you learned a lot, and it was just a whole different world. And it's a lot of fans and a lot of the wrestlers nowadays aren't going to experience that. And I was very fortunate to be able to do that. And then, of course,
with one of your idols.
Yeah. And then the next year, after I was done with that run there, Global started up in Dallas. And Eddie happened to go to them also, and he brought me there too, and that got me a little more worldwide recognition on ESPN. So it's just climbing that ladder slowly.
D'Lo Brown, you come in a Ring of Honor and you want to see the best, you want to face the best. Well, I am the best. I've beaten everybody else Ring of Honor thrown in my way. And now it's you. And that's fantastic, because I got all the respect in the world for you. Everything you've done, I followed your career. In fact, there was even a time where I bought a ticket to watch you wrestle. Today, I ain't buying a ticket. I'm selling the tickets. And I'm selling the tickets for your ass whooping. I'm Nigel McGuinness. I'm in it to win it, and I am down with the Brown.